Kelli Ward is a state senator from Arizona. She is a conservative. She's also a physician. Kelli Ward, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, Mark. It is great to talk to you again. I always love to talk to you and your audience.
Well, we greatly appreciate it, too. So you have decided that you are going to take on John McCain in the Republican primary. Tell everybody why.
Oh, my gosh. You know, it's been a whirlwind week. I made my announcement this week on Tuesday night on the 14th. I think we need strong voices in the United States Senate to fight the extreme liberal ideas that are being pushed upon us. I also believe that Arizona deserves a Republican senator who represents their values, our values. We are not getting that right now in the United States Senate. We need fresh, bold, new leaders who are fearless, who are going to change the status quo in Washington, D.C. And in order to do that, we have to send new people there. We can't just rearrange the parts. We have to actually get new blood so that we get new ideas. We aren't getting that from Senator McCain in Arizona, that's for sure.
So you're saying new blood, not only about McCain, but you're saying basically somebody from the state needs to step up.
I do believe that. I think that we do. I heard you talking earlier. We need to coalesce behind one solid conservative candidate. I believe that's me. I also believe that Senator McCain's never faced a well-educated, well-spoken, down-to-earth, God-fearing, Constitution-loving woman, and that is going to be so difficult for him to overcome. And it's an excellent opportunity. It's time for a change, and not just change for the sake of change for the sake of our country. Change for the sake of our children. If we want to keep the status quo, it's really easy. Just keep watching, reality TV and stay at home and don't get out and tell your neighbors who aren't as informed as your audience is. But if we truly want to make a difference, we have got to get out, activate the people, let them know what's happening to our country, let them know what's happening to our world, and let them know that we have got to get something new in order to put this country on a straight path, not the crooked path that we're on right now, the straight path to the right.
You know, it's interesting to me, Kelli Ward, who is running against John McCain of the Republican Party. You're the only announced conservative so far, is that correct?
There are a couple of candidates who have expressed the wish to run, but I think I'm the first candidate that's gotten any attention from the McCain camp either. That's been kind of interesting because right out of the gate there were attack ads out there about me, and we know that that's because Senator McCain cannot stand on his own record, so he has to go the attack route. Because if he was going to stand on his record, he'd have to say, hey, Senator McCain surrendered the Senate's treaty power. Senator McCain voted to fund Obamacare. Senator McCain supports amnesty. Senator McCain failed to secure the border even when he promised he would. Senator McCain voted for billions of dollars in bailouts for his cronies. He voted to increase the debt ceiling 14 times. Those kind of things don't resonate with Republicans in Arizona or anywhere.
Wow, that's quite a resume he has there. Thank you for reminding us.
Isn't it? I think it's.
By the way, have you noticed, Senator Ward? Have you noticed that the Republican Party reaches out to women, reaches out to minorities, and every time there's a woman or minority conservative who's challenging one of these incumbent white males from the right, all of a sudden they're not interested in women and minorities. I'm just saying they play that game, and yet they don't accept it, do they? Oh no,
there's actually been an ad from the Republican Senate committee saying that we need to support John McCain because we have to save that Republican majority. But they did not state anything that John McCain has done for Arizona or for the United States in that ad, just that they want to keep ours in there. Well, just having ours is not enough. You have to have ours who make a difference for this country because these guys that are there right now are not doing anything different than the Democrats, which Democrat light. We do need a new Republican Party, and we need new people to lead it. We need fresh blood to be able to make a difference in this country.
By the way, if people want to find out more about you or support you, where do they go?
Well, of course, they can go to my website, KelliWard.com. You have to remember that it's Kelly with an I because I care about the people. And while they're there, I hope that they will check on the donate button because, as you know, Senator McCain has a lot of money. He spent a lot of money in his last race. He had a lot left over from his presidential, but he's got millions right now. So I have got to be able to build up my resources, my financial ability to fight that, because I want to be able to define myself, not to allow, a more liberal senator, a more progressive senator who wants to stay in Washington, D.C., who does not want to leave, to be able to do that. And I need money to be able to fight that. I've got the heart and the soul of the grassroots behind me. I need that financial support as well.
I notice every 12 to 18 months before he runs for re-election, he lurches to the right. And then as soon as he gets back to Washington, he is a bought and paid for rhino.
Well,
is that right?
I don't think people here want 6 more years of compromising added to the already 30 that Senator McCain has notched into the congressional walls. People are ready for a change. They are tired of that. I think that more and more Americans have woken up to what is happening with our elected officials and what they do in order to stay in office. I certainly hope so. I think that we in Arizona truly have a very, very good chance to put a true conservative who will support our next conservative president to the hilt. Whenever we've got that conservative president in office, they are going to need a person in the Senate or multiple people in the Senate to be able to support those policies. Can you imagine a Hillary Clinton and a John McCain right there? Hillary has said that John McCain is her favorite Republican. She will never say that about me. But I think we're going to have a conservative president, and we're going to need a conservative Senate so that we can put this country on the right path.
I think this is an important point, because I think a senator like McCain, if we were to have a conservative president, whether it would be a Cruz or a Ben Carson or a Scott Walker, what have you, I think Senator McCain would be joining with the Democrats more than half the time and sabotaging that conservative president.
Well, I think he's already proven that. Whenever Senator Cruz and Senator Lee and Senator Paul voted to defund Obamacare, he called them wacko birds. He's calling people here in Arizona who want a secure border, who support legal immigration but want to fight against illegal immigration, crazies. I think that's crazy. The people here in our state and across this country support liberty and freedom. It resonates with everybody, whether you're independent, whether you're
let me ask you this before we have to go. We're up against it. Now, very quickly, is this an open primary in Arizona or a Republican primary?
It is a Republican primary. However, independents can choose either a Democrat or a Republican ballot.
And this is how McCain plays the system every time, isn't it?
Yes, but I think he's lost that independent vote as well. They're tired of it, and so are the conservatives. I think we all are. It's time to elect a conservative. KelliWard.com, and I hope people will come my way.
I've got 30 seconds. What kind of physician are you, so the nation knows?
I am a family physician, so I do a little bit of everything. I just work in the emergency department now. Today I'm actually taking my daughter and one of her friends to a concert, so I'm doing mom duty. So mom, military wife, physician, state senator, soon to be, I hope, our next United States state senator.
Well, let me say this. I have to go. I think you're terrific. I think you support the Convention of the States. You believe in the first, the second. You believe in all the amendments to the Constitution. I think you'd be an absolutely superb senator, and we're going to have you back, okay?
Thank you so much. I look forward to it, Mark.
All right, Kelli. You take care. Kelli Ward.
Oh, thank you. God bless you.
And God bless you. KelliWard.com, KELLI Ward.com.